My name is Jacqueline Kolbe and I am a milliner. A milliner is a hat maker. I presently live in Cape Town, South Africa, but I am teaching a short course, a 2-week course at University. It's April 2013. My background is quite interesting. Both of my parents were born in South Africa, and I was born in England. My sister was born in Zambia. At the age of 3, my parents moved from England to Canada, where we lived until I was 12 years old. And then at the age of 12, I was sent to boarding school in South Africa. After I finished my schooling there, I went to London, and it was at London, at the American College in London, that I studied. I did a degree in fashion merchandising. I should have actually studied more of the design side of fashion, but I actually focused more on the business because I didn't think that I had too much talent at the time. And also I think I was lacking a little bit in confidence. So after I finished my studies at the American College in London, I did a trainee buying course at Phoenix of Bond Street, which was far too corporate for my liking, and I decided to start painting t-shirts. I quit my job at Phoenix of Bond Street, and then I went on to sell my t-shirts at Camden Market, where I was a full-time trader for 5 years. My first year of designing my t-shirt collection, winter came and I needed something new to paint and add to my collection, so I painted felt hats, bowler felt hats, using the same designs that I had on my t-shirts. And I thought they were different, I thought they were original, I hadn't seen anything like that before. So I took my first collection to Harrods in Knightsbridge, and they ordered. And Phoenix of Bond Street ordered, and the hat shop ordered. But after that, I felt that it was a bit of a cheat just to decorate a hat, so I did a few evening courses at the London College of Fashion, learning how to block a hat. And that's really how I fell into hats. That was really my introduction to millinery. It really depends on why I'm making the particular hat. If I'm making the hat for a client, a wedding, then the client's needs are the most important. If I'm making a hat purely for my own needs of self-expression, which I do a lot of work just because I have a picture in my head and I need to create it in a 3-dimensional form, then what's important to me is that I try and create a sculpture, a millinery sculpture that is as close as can be to the actual form. Or if I'm creating a hat for the movie industry. So there's different things motivate me. It can't always be about me and my self-expression. Sometimes when I'm working for a film, then it's about what the director envisions. So I must change my views accordingly. I think I get a lot of inspiration from hats, from materials and beads. I always tell my students when I'm teaching that we shouldn't be copying what anyone else is doing in terms of, especially living in South Africa. There is a certain tendency to look at the West, to look at England, to look at America, and to think that what they are doing there is superior to what we have. And in fact, it's not. I don't agree with that. I think maybe a lot of the time what is being expressed through the head in the West is a little bit hysterical, and we in Africa should bring it back down. So, and I also enjoy using a lot more beads, whereas I find overseas a lot more feathers are being used. So it really is using the materials from the location that you live in and using the different design techniques of that area. You know, whether it be fabrics like shwe, which is a specific African fabric prints, using your local materials in order to make. It shouldn't always be about importing from overseas. I don't have a favorite hat, and I'm also, a lot of people think that I should be wearing a hat the whole time because I make hats. That that doesn't work for me. I never did this because I wanted to be part of the fashion world. I did this because it's my form of expression. So as the last hat that I make is my favorite hat, but as soon as that is made, the thoughts go into my head of what the next, what my next collection is going to be about. In June, which is in a month and a half's time, I've been invited to Ascot, to the Queen's Enclosure. So in my mind, while I've been doing this course here at Shishin University, I've been thinking about what collection I can produce for that. And that's, although you don't see it, I'm sitting that hat on my head. I think stay original, be true to yourself. I think you need to really just believe in yourself and not feel that you have to follow the crowd. That's what I would say. I would say if you have passion, hold on to it. And if someone tells you that you've done something wrong or incorrect, like for instance, the kind of hats that I produce are so quirky. They're very different. But then, and I thought, okay, well this is, no one's ever going to buy these kind of hats, but I'm wrong. Just to stay true, believe in yourself and follow that passion and don't give up, because I've been doing this, like I said, for 20 years, but I never did it with the vision of becoming the best milliner or famous or rich or any of that. I just did it because something about creating a hat made me feel that something inside was coming alive, and that was good enough, and it still is.